With that, the other thing I have to warn you about is when the Hawaiian warriors who we imported just for this occasion come through the room, they had a terrible trip. It took them 23 hours to get through GSA. They're in a really bad mood. If they trip over your feet, you may be beheaded. So please, keep your feet out of the aisle if they come by, whatever, and enjoy the show.
Hawaiian ritual. He also say it's a popular social gathering. And King also say that it's meant to unite village, to celebrate big personal achievement, or launch of new canoe.
They say all that.
Yeah. Who's doing, boy?
What do you say?
He said the food is pretty good, but where's the poi? The people he ate with were nice, but they didn't know Hawaiian. He asked, are we done yet? He said, yeah.
Hey, Tui, my guy. Tui, kalua, poke, tuna, tiki, o pipi.
What did he say?
The king said he got a pee. Me too. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, hop. Yeah.
As I mentioned before, Kitsy has a Hawaiian heritage, and that's where this all started. And over the years, we've seen different things, but tonight we're kind of getting a special treat because a lot of Kitsy's family is here. This being part of it. They're going to start off the show for us. This is the first item on your list, and it's to the goddess Pele.
O Pele, goddess of fire, you dance over our lands. You push and puff over our roads. Fire tongues jumping at our cliffs. We hear you at Maui. Oh, where shall we find peace? This is our chant to you, O goddess of fire, Pele.
She is dancing at Maukele. Uhi uha mayana ea, keino me a ela ya puna ea. She rumbles and mumbles as she consumes puna. O Pele, O Pele.
dancing, singing, chants, and so on, for any occasion. Now, later on they may be converted to prayer, but at the time that most of these songs and dances were created, that was their way of communicating with their gods. This next dance is about hunting for the opihi. Again, I don't speak Hawaiian, but they were really good eating, which was ono. The Hawaii's. The Hawaiians did a lot of travel by ocean. They used dugout canoes with outriggers, and they traveled all over the South Pacific. Their method of navigation was they used the North Star, which they called Hakulua and Ukulea, whatever. We call it the North Star, but that was their sole source of navigation. And they traveled far. This next song is presented by our very own ukulele circle.
Because
course, behind this evening, and a little history wouldn't hurt. Her mother was watching Pearl Harbor be bombed from the roof of her schoolhouse. Her father was a B-27 pilot. And so the family has a great deal of history in Hawaii. After the war, her father took a job as a forest ranger. Now, he worked in a little town in central Montana. Actually, it was 25 miles south of town, just below the mountains that form Yellowstone, in Big Timber, Montana. We have something in common. I moved here from Big Timber. They then moved about the lower U.S., and Kitsy was performing from high school through college as a hula dancer in a troupe that worked country clubs and shows and that type of thing. And she brought that to us several times now in these performances. So now we're going to see a little different thing. After the war, of course, all of us Howleys wanted to go to Hawaii and see this wonderful place. Well, it became very popular, and some things changed, including some of the musical and dancing. And, well, this particular one is Beyond the Reef, and it will be presented by Dave Westerby, Steve, and forgot my people, but this is Kitsy over here, and she's gonna dance.
Beyond the reef, where the seas dark and cold, my love has gone, and my dreams grow old. There'll be no tears, there'll be no regretting. Will she remember me? Will she forget? I'll send 1,000 flowers where the trade winds blow. I'll send my lonely heart, for I love her so. Someday I know she'll come back again to me. Till then my heart will be beyond the reef. I'll send 1,000 flowers where the trade winds blow. I'll send my lonely heart, for I love her so. Someday I know she'll come back again to me. Till then my heart will be beyond the reef. Till then my heart will be beyond the reef.
You may have noticed in one of the earlier dances The dancers were all using gourds. Now, the Hawaiians did not have brass bands and all the things that were going on in our part of the world. So they used implements out of nature. In the next dance, you'll see they use sticks made of bamboo as a rhythmic instrument. And it's quite pleasant. Hulanis. They're doing several dances tonight. Each of them is different from the other. And I'll tell you what, I know how long they've been practicing. It's a lot of effort and a lot of time. And I think they do a great job. Yeah. If you want to know who all the performers are, since I'm not giving you their names as they go, on the back of your program, they're all listed. Except for me, I don't know why they got left out. But not important. If you don't know who I am, you don't want to know anyway. Our next is a lovely tune made famous by some old singer, but it's going to be performed tonight by Marie Christensen, Louise Plummer, and Jeannie Moore. They're going to do I'll Weave Away of Stars for You. It was Andy Williams.
So,
It came to me.
I'll weave a lay of stars for you to wear.
performance by the Hula Honeys again. And they're going to be doing this dance about Kauai. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to Kauai, but it's my favorite island in the Hawaiian Islands. The reason is, you've all seen it in one movie or another. Blue Hawaii with Elvis Presley, King Kong with the monkey, the Thornbirds with everybody. How about Gilligan's Island? They were all filmed there. Right? If you're there, take the tour, and they'll take you to all of these different places to see it. But what I enjoy the most about it is anywhere in Hawaii, hot dogs, well, next to this band, hot dogs are the big deal. Now, I don't know about you, but $8 for a hot dog, and that was, last time I was there, they're probably 15 now, except for one thing. Remember this if you're ever in Hawaii. Costco, hot dog, $1.50, and you get a drink. You can't beat Costco. By the way, did you notice there's one across the street? How about that, folks? We finally made it. In fact, little story about me. We were living in the wonderful world of Montana. I loved it there, but my wife didn't like winter. And so she wanted to move somewhere where they had eternal summer. And picked St. George. I had two requirements. There had to be a Costco. I was tired of driving for 3 hours to get to Costco. And there had to be an In-N-Out. That was an even longer drive. Well, when we looked here, there was a Costco, and In-N-Out was coming. We knew that because on the corner we saw twin palm trees. We didn't get those here, and I don't understand why. But that's always been an indication that they were coming. So anyway, it only took 20 years now. I have my own Costco and my own In-N-Out, and I'm a happy camper. Here come the Hula Honeys. I'm sorry. Oops, I messed up. Oh, I got so excited. Ukulele lady. I'm sorry. This is with David Westerby, Mike Wimmer, Steve Gillespie singing, and
We didn't know you could, Hula Honeys.
you don't look like much of a honey. My mistake, I gotta have myself.
Yes.
I saw the splendor of the moonlight on Honolulu Bay.
There's something tender in the moonlight
On Honolulu Bay.
and all the beaches are full of peaches who wave their canoes along. And in the glimmer of the moonlight, they love to sing this song. If you like a ukulele lady like a you. If you like a Cinderella shady, jingle lady blue. If you kiss a ukulele lady, and you know and tell me to be true, and she sees another ukulele lady fool around with you. Maybe she'll sigh, maybe she'll cry, maybe not, maybe she'll find somebody else by and by to sing to when it's blue and shady.
ukulele lady, looking from September to be true. And she see another ukulele lady fool around with you. Maybe she'll sigh, maybe she'll cry, maybe not, maybe she'll find somebody else. If you like a ukulele lady, lady fool around with you.
Okay, now we get it straightened out again. Okay, this is now this is about the rainforest on Kauai. And to show us the song, here are the hula honeys. that the lady was Kathy Westcombe. She's not listed that way in the program, so thought I'd mention that. Now, again, I will remind you that this is a family evening for Kitsy, and her sister is now going to perform To You Sweetheart Aloha.
Go Bernie!
Not trying to embarrass anybody, but all you ladies who recently went to the restroom, look at your hands. One of you is missing a ring. If you are, you may claim it at the front desk if you can describe it. Okay. Now, the Hawaiians and the other islanders all have their own styles and things. The Maoris of New Zealand had what they call poi balls. And that is the implement that the honeys are going to be using in this next dance. Watch carefully. They could be used as weapons.
You need lights. You okay?
Okay, we're taking a little trip away from Hawaii, kind of. This song was pretty popular in Hawaii too. But here, you all remember it as a movie theme song. The Wizard of Oz, Over the Rainbow.
Check.
I forgot to mention, this is our SunRiver Community Choir.
Oh, that was for this. I guess you need that again. Sorry, everybody. Talofa. You're supposed to say that back, but I say talofa. Talofa. Thank you.
There's a land that I
This next dance comes to us from the Cook Islands, not far away. But the Hawaiians traveled a lot, and they were very, let's say, boat-oriented. And they had this song that they're going to present now. The guy said, live life to the fullest and enjoy it all. The good, the bad, and the not so good. Hula honeys. Oops, I was too fast. Golly, what am I doing now? You know, if you're thinking about going to Hawaii, I just read a really interesting book. This woman wrote a book on how to pack for 10 days in a carry-on bag. Ladies, think about it. I know you lay everything out and you've got an outfit for each day. And each outfit has to have accessories, shoes, and so on. 10 days in a carry-on bag. I thought about that for a few minutes. I've been traveling with my wife for 52 years. I've seen a lot of interesting things. One of the first trips we took, I had gotten a new Corvette. Does anybody here know how much luggage space there is in a 1975 Corvette? Not much. So it was a 3-day trip. And fortunately, we had a luggage rack on the back. So I thought more and more about this, like 10 days, and I finally figured it out. She was going to Hawaii, she was staying on the beach, and she had 10 bikinis. Now, wait a minute. I know you've seen what the bikinis look like today. I'm not talking about the bikinis that your parents wouldn't let you have. I'm talking about the bikinis they wear today. I could fit 20 of those in a carry-on. So I know how this woman pulled it off. Either that or she was going to clothing optional beach. There we go. The hula honeys are with us. Okay, now Kitsy and her sister Bernie are going to take us to Tahiti with the Tahitian.
Woo! Kitsy, go Bernie!
cheers for them. All of the performers deserve a final hand of applause. Remind you that Kitsy and her family have been the cornerstone of this performance tonight, but there's a couple of people who have been missed. Standing over there hiding in the wings, Tim, the stage manager, and Reese. That is I hope you enjoyed the show. There is a little reminder. We're all friends and neighbors. Remember that as you get in your car tonight. Please do not run into my car because I will still be in here cleaning up the mess. Be kind, be patient, be understanding. It's a small parking lot with a lot of cars, and I know you all want to go home. So please, be friendly, be cautious, and be courteous. Enjoy your